Why did Yeshua, for the first time, intentionally perform a miracle for a man who then immediately disobeyed his only command? Come walk with me and discover the reason. At Iron, a mining town, Yeshua continued his pattern of teaching in the local synagogue on the Sabbath. Sometimes he would speak in the morning, and an apostle like Peter would speak in the afternoon. They also taught at weekday evening gatherings. At this point in his ministry, the synagogues across Galilee were still open to him. The religious authorities in Jerusalem had not yet turned public opinion so strongly against him that he would be barred. While his apostles visited homes and preached in public, Yeshua did something unique in Iron. He went to work in the mines. He spent his days alongside the miners, sharing their labor. His fame as a healer had reached even this remote place, and many sick people came to him for help. He helped many, but he performed no spectacular, intentional miracles here, except for one. Late on their third day, as Yeshua was walking down a narrow side street on his way home from the mines, a leper who lived in a squalid hut boldly approached him. Lepers were outcasts, forbidden from synagogue worship or any public gathering. The man knelt and said, "Lord, if only you would, you could make me clean. I have heard your teachers, and I would enter the kingdom if I could be made clean." He believed his physical disease barred him from God's kingdom. Seeing his suffering and his sincere, desperate faith, Yeshua was deeply moved with compassion. As the man fell on his face to worship, Yeshua stretched out his hand, touched him, and said, "I will be clean." Instantly, the man was healed. Yeshua helped him up and gave a clear instruction: "Tell no one. Go quietly, show yourself to the priest as the law of Moses commands, and offer the sacrifices required to certify your cleansing." But the man was too overjoyed and disobeyed. He told everyone in town. Since he was well known, everyone could see he was healed. This caused such a frenzy that sick people swarmed Yeshua, forcing him to leave town early the next morning. He didn't re-enter Iron, but camped for 2 days in the outskirts near the mines, continuing to teach the believing miners. This was the first intentional, deliberate miracle of healing Yeshua had performed up to this point, and it was a case of genuine, advanced leprosy. The group moved on to Giscola for 2 days of preaching, then to Chorazin, where they spent nearly a week. Here, they faced something new: widespread rejection. Chorazin was the most unreceptive place they had visited, which deeply discouraged the apostles. Andrew and Abner struggled to keep up the team's morale. They passed quietly through Capernaum and went on to Madden, where they met with little more success. Many of the apostles began to think their failure was because Yeshua had forbidden them from using his fame as a healer in their preaching. They secretly wished he would perform another dramatic miracle like the leper's healing to attract crowds. But Yeshua remained unmoved by their urgings. The healed leper disobeyed Yeshua's instruction out of joy. Have you ever been so excited by a blessing or answer to prayer that you shared it in a way you later reconsidered? Comment yes or no below. Thank you for walking with me through these moments of power and perplexity. May your joy always point others back to the healer. Take care, and God bless.